Hi, my name is IrWongToiJun. I'm from WPA Partners, a practicing civil and structural consultancy firm. I have been practicing for 20 years now. Okay. I would like to share some of my thoughts that I have learned with this software developed by Mr. Chi by his company, CNS Software. In particular, this ZeonEarth. I find that this software is very interesting. I would like to share my thoughts with you all. I started to use this software around 2010-2011, the very pioneer version developed by Mr. Chi. I have then followed up very closely with Mr. Chi about his development and improvement of the software. About last year, Mr. Chi approached me that he has made a breakthrough, and he called this version of Earthworks software ZeonEarth version. I found it very interesting, and it is a very simple to use software for earthwork design. As we all know, engineers are being challenged in a few manners due to time constraint and ever-changing of platforms during design development. We are always being confined with time constraint and deadline to work out with the brilliant design for our clients. In particular, the cut and fill. We always try to balance up the cut and fill, and this software really helped me to reduce a lot of time. And good things about this software is it has many ways of computing the volume, either using grid system or 3D generation, depending on our contour and the type of platform that we are designing. And we almost need zero training, and my engineers love to use it. Any new engineers can pick it up within a few days. Besides that, I would like to also tell you more about this software. It's not just a normal earthwork software. It helps my engineers, even those fresh graduates, to easily visualize the platform that they design, rather than I try to sketch and teach them in a very long-winded way. Besides, this software has a very big breakthrough in developing other gimmicks by Mr. Chi. For example, terrain mapping, flow path, and also 3D generation view. Talking about this terrain mapping, in the absence of a geotechnical engineer, we as the first design engineer will roughly know the terrain mapping of the site, whether we need to advise the client to deploy a geotechnical engineer for the slope study, whether it is a class 3 or class 4. As a consulting engineer, the very first rough idea about the terrain is very important. The sense is very important, and this software enables us to do it. Secondly is the flow map. It actually relaxes us a lot by knowing where is the natural flow from our site, where is the natural runoff is going to discharge to. It makes our life much more easier, especially when we want to present our findings to relevant authority to prove that the reason why we want to discharge to that particular drain. It really saves us a lot of time. And talking about 3D, I particularly like the 3D because most of our clients are layman what they like to look at is a simple 3D model, and this model actually helped me to do a lot of explaining to the client. In particular, Mr. Chi has made this software to capture and save the image into a PDF format, a 3D PDF format. Yes, I'm saying a 3D PDF format that we can share with our client, and they can rotate and look at the existing terrain of their site. So it really helps the client to understand our work. Talking about Mr. Chi and the software, Mr. Chi is a practicing engineer, and his passion towards engineering is very strong. Every time when we have any problem or we have any wish list, we can always talk to Mr. Chi, and he will try his very best to solve it for us. As he is a practicing engineer, he understands our problem and our need rather than just a programmer. Well, I would like to cut short my testimonial here. This software or tools, I would call it, is developed by an engineer for engineers. Thank you.